to go ahead and give my thoughts here. I had a funny feeling about Chavez Jr., man. Like, I just knew, like this kid is a fuck up, and it's what he's gonna do. There's just fighters out there that don't think things through, and Chavez Jr. is one of those fighters, unfortunately. Look, obviously, as you guys know, Chavez Jr., and if you don't know, you're about to know. Spoiler alert. For those listening on archive. Chavez Jr. lost a split decision to Anderson Silva, and if I keep it real, it should have been a majority decision. Like, Anderson won that fight. Chavez Jr. was gassed after a round. He was clearly out of shape. Was going through the motions. Didn't seem mentally prepared to be part of a prize fight. I think was caught off guard by how good Anderson was. I think he expected less. He prepared accordingly to what he felt he needed. And as a result, he embarrassed the sport of boxing. He embarrassed all of us. Unnecessarily. Chavez Jr. disgraced his own disgrace. Like, even his disgrace was disgraced. I never seen anything like it. It was terrible. Even, like, a lot of things looked bizarre. The way Chavez Jr. was holding his guard looked bizarre. I never really seen Chavez. Usually his guard looks tight and good, and he was like so exhausted after like 2-3 rounds that he was having a hard time holding his guard up. It was like, what the fuck did you do any training, dude? Did he do any training at all for this fight? Chavez. Was it his goal to go out there and disgrace the sport of boxing? He looked completely out of it after a round or two. It was bizarre. There's been a trend lately, man. I don't know if it's ego that some of these fighters have or what, but like, you still gotta come in shape, dude. You still gotta, like, you know, do the same shit you were doing, like, even when you were fighting legitimate fighters. Like, I'm not trying to say Anderson's not legitimate, but he's not a pro boxer. All right? Like, what's with these boxers putting themselves in these weird situations? Floyd Mayweather, right? I know people out in Vegas and new people are telling me that Floyd was not training really for the McGregor fight. Like, he was not taking this serious. Now, granted, Floyd had enough in the tank at that time to take care of business that night. But who knows, man? Like, if it was just unnecessary to not train. And then he fights Logan Paul. He fights this YouTuber that's a lot bigger than him. All right? For what reason? Who fucking... Let me know if you guys can hear me, by the way. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I don't fucking know if Floyd, why fight a guy that outweighs you by 30 pounds? It makes no fucking sense, right? Oh, but he's just a YouTuber. Give me him, okay? The first time I ever seen Floyd with love handles, I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? Why does Floyd have love handles? And we're like, well, okay, well, it's just a YouTuber, right? Okay, he got through the fight or whatever, but it was just embarrassing, like, for the sport. And now we have Chavez Jr. Gasses out after 1 round. How the fuck you gonna gas out after a round, dude? What the fuck is going on? I don't care if he was boxing Jake Paul. You can't gas out after a round or two. You can't run out of, like, you only had energy for 1 round? What the fuck's the matter with you? You still have to train. You still have to come in shape. You're fighting for the honor of the sport. You're fighting for the honor of boxing. You're representing boxing. Okay, you can't come out of shape. Well, I'm a boxer. I could just show up. I don't give a fuck. Like, no, you gotta come in shape. What the fuck is going on over here? If you're gonna participate in these fucking circus acts, come in shape! For God's sakes! The bare minimum is to come in shape! You can't just show up and that's it. Like, well, I'm a boxer, he's not, I'm gonna win. Can you just get in shape? What the fuck is this? He was gassed out after 2 rounds. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, are you so... He's got to get disowned. Chavez, request that your son change his fucking name. You're Chavez. You're the legend. Get some cartels and put a gun in his head. You're gonna change your fucking name. Let's go back with this kid. He should have never been a world champion. They stripped Martinez, all right, and had this kid fight for a vacant belt, and even that fight was really close. After the Martinez thing, he never did anything great. Went up in weight, fought in a weight class where he belonged once in his life. Got knocked the fuck out by Fonfara, right? Who's not even a power puncher. He got in decent shape for the Canelo fight. Didn't do anything that whole fight. He got backed up the whole fight. Like, what the fuck? I'm going to beat you. Talking about how Canelo, doesn't fight, like, I don't know, he was questioning Canelo's passion. Like, get the fuck out of here. Then he just quits against Jacobs. And his last fight, he quit. I don't even know the name. I forgot the name of the dude that beat him in his last fight. Like, who is that guy? I don't know. He fucking quit. Just quit. He just quit. Like, I don't want to fight no more. He might have quit in this one, but he wanted to keep going because he was just too embarrassed to quit in this one. You get robbed by hookers in a hotel room, dude. You're walking around in heels. You're dressing, you're cross-dressing, and you're painting your head like purple and blue, and like, what the fuck is going on, and why is this kid even boxing? He just quit against a nobody in his last fight. Why is he still fighting? I don't want to see him fight anymore. Like he should not fight anymore. He's got mental issues. He's not training. He thinks walking around in heels in his house is training. And it's not. And And he disgraced MMA 1 tonight, guys. This is the W for MMA. Okay, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Oh no, but what are you gonna tell me? Silva's a retired MMA fighter. He's 45 years old. For God's sakes. And hey, shout out to Anderson Silva. I'm happy for him. He's actually a nice guy. But do you have to gas after 2 rounds, dude? You gassed after 2-3 rounds? Who the fuck gasses after 3 rounds? Look, let me tell you guys something, man, and I want to be serious. There's too many prospects. There's too many young guns right now out there. Too many young fighters. Okay? Too many contenders. Too many reigning champions that are taking this serious. Training. Staying in shape. Okay? And trying to be disciples of the fucking craft. For these old, washed-up motherfuckers to be embarrassing the sport. Okay? Chavez Jr. shouldn't be fighting anybody. Alright, right now. He will lose to Jake Paul. I would favor Jake Paul to knock out fucking Chavez Jr. or make him quit if they were to fight. Okay? Terrible. Unbelievable. And then we have Floyd Mayweather struggling with a fucking YouTuber. Oh, but he was a lot bigger. Give me a fucking break. And then we have, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, well, what the fuck? If you're going to participate in these fucking circus acts, train like you usually train, prepare like you prepare, take it serious, go out there and take care of business and represent the fucking sport. If you're going to do it that way. Stop being a fucking embarrassment. Okay? There's no reason why a professional boxer should be struggling against a YouTuber. I don't care if he's a lot bigger. Oh, he weighs about 30 pounds. And I really hope that De La Hoya knows what the fuck he's doing. Because I know De La Hoya has been a fucking crack addict, okay? And just like Chavez Jr. been playing with pantyhose and fucking tacones and shit, all right, for the last 10 years and snorting cocaine. And he's going to fight a dude outweighing him by 30 pounds? And Victor Belfort? Like, why? Just fight somebody your size, dude. Don't give away an unnecessary advantage. Don't get outweighed by 30 pounds. What are you doing? You haven't fought in over 10 years. It's been like 13 years since you've been in the ring. What are you doing? I honestly think Belfort has a really good chance to win that fight. Go watch film of Belfort hitting the fucking mitts. It's out there on YouTube. Okay? This is a man that's going to outweigh De La Hoya by over 30 pounds in that fight. Alright? That's a serious amount of weight. Okay? So I really hope De La Hoya knows what the fuck he's doing. To turn around and lose this fight. And it's unnecessary. You couldn't find an MMA fighter that's 150 pounds or what the fuck is going on? You couldn't box Felix Trinidad at least, like one of your old rivals, and if you lose, it's no big deal. What is this? What are we doing? MMA won tonight the way boxing won when Ray Mercer knocked out Tim Silva. Okay? That's what it is. This is MMA's get back for the Silva-Mercer situation. That's what this was. It was their get back. We gotcha. Alright? Chavez Jr., you're a fucking disgrace, dude. When a competitor from another combat sport comes to your sport, you're fighting for the honor of your sport. You better fucking come prepared, alright? I don't give a fuck if you're 44 and you're talented like a Floyd Mayweather. You still gotta come in shape, dude. Oh, but he's just a YouTuber. Can you just come in shape? All right? You could be the best marathon runner of all time. Oh, I'm a 3-time marathon winner. Right? Well, look, we want you to race one of these soccer players, okay, for 10 miles. And then what, like, just because you're a marathon runner, are you going to just eat Twinkies and do, you know, and then fucking do cross-dressing, not train, and then gas after the first mile? You know what's going to happen? This other dude that doesn't, you know, race for a living, long distance running, is going to beat you because you're out of shape. This is embarrassing. Hit my like button. It's not that hard. You guys are acting like Chavez Jr. right now. Hit the like button. Are you exhausted? You can't hit the like? Don't be like Chavez Jr. Come on. Hit the like button. All right? We're slacking it like Chavez Jr., bro. It's unbelievable. Omar Chavez lost too, but at least he lost to like Ramon Alvarez. Like, you know what I mean? It's no big deal. I heard it was a good fight. I didn't watch that one though. I don't even know. Did Chavez Sr. win? What the fuck? Well, what is going on? I can't believe this, bro. This is unbelievable, bro. How do you gas after 3 rounds? What the fuck's the matter with you? Like, enough of this, like, well, you know, I could just show up. Nah, you can't, no. Like, you gotta fucking come in shape, dude. Come prepared. Prepare for the worst, just like you would in a regular fight. Come on. Are you fucking shitting me right now? The only thing that would have made it worse if he got knocked out. Like, that's the only thing that would have made it worse. Or if he would have quit. And then we have people on Twitter still asking if he should retire. You're asking this question? Hey, you think he should retire? No, shit. Of course he should retire. Oh, I think, you know what? I think you get him the rematch. No rematch. I'd rather watch Anderson, like, whoop one of the Jake brothers or something. You know what I mean? Like, I think Anderson could actually beat Jake Paul. All right? So maybe we could see that instead. But this is getting crazy, man. All right? And now we're probably going to get Roy Jones against Anderson. I just fucking know it. We're going to get that fight. Okay? But that's that. Anyway, I am driving. I'm almost to my destination, so I apologize for not reading the comments. I will read the comments. Hit my like button. You know what I mean? Press that like button if you're listening right now live or if you're listening on an archive, okay? So that's that. This is DStyleBoxing. By the way, I don't know. I'm probably going to ban Chavez Jr. from the sport, like from talking. Like, I'm probably going to ban him from the channel. Like, I don't know if I want to even mention his name anymore. Like, he needs to be disowned. This was atrocious. This was embarrassing. It was dishonorable. And that's not how you don't represent boxing by being the one that's out of shape. Okay? I'm out.